Hi, I'm Brett Jennings, and for the last 12 years, I've traveled the country to meet, mentor, and mastermind with some of the brightest and best minds both inside and outside of real estate. I've taken those ideas, brought them back to our team of experts, and sold hundreds of homes per year all across Silicon Valley, and this is how we do it. Hey there, Brett Jennings with Real Estate Experts here, and the conversation I want to have with you today is something that's been a buzz in the real estate industry lately. And that is, what is happening with disruption, these disruptive companies, and more importantly, what is the fate of the real estate agent amidst all of this? Are agents going to exist? Is it going to be some bots that basically take over our business? Well, I've spent a lot of time really digging into this. In fact, I had the opportunity just this last week, was invited to a private invitation-only event by Inman News called Disconnect, where the top 100 most influential people in real estate got together for a conversation about where real estate is headed. The CEOs of all the big box brokerages were there, venture capitalists, real estate tech founders, all trying to envision where do we see this going. And to help you, what I want to be able to do here through this video is share with you what the general consensus of this conversation was. Really, where is real estate headed? Who are the players? What's the playing field? And most importantly, what can you do or how can you position yourself ahead of all the opportunity or the disruption that's coming? So in order to do this, what I want to share with you a little bit is about who the players are and what the market looks like. So let me share with you, and we're going to go ahead and draw out the market here. This is our real estate market. This is the upper end of the market. We'll call this the lower end of our market, and we'll call this the median. Okay? And here in the San Francisco Bay Area, our upper end, our luxury market, we would define as, say, 3 million and above. Our lower end is going to be about 500K, and the median is around 1.2 million. Okay? So who are the players that are now really asserting themselves or showing up to really be the ones that will likely take market share as we continue forward? Well, in the upper end of the market, you'll all have obviously been hearing about Compass. Compass is probably more of a traditional brokerage. They've come out with some good technology. They're headed up by Robert Refkin, who is a former Goldman Sachs person. Their primary agenda is IPO. Their second priority is to make a great experience for agents, and consumers really aren't the focus for them. It's really IPO is their goal, and they want to create an experience for agents that's good. Their primary target is agents in the upper end that have sphere of influence business, largely in the luxury market. Now, at the lower end of the market, we've all seen these guys around, and that's Redfin. Redfin, their value proposition is a 1% listing. They give a rebate, right? And for the most part, they have been seeing most of their activity below the median price point. A major player who's arrived on the scene here, though, recently is Opendoor and Open Listing. These are disruptive companies because they don't include an agent at all. Their model is, if you want to sell your home, talk to Opendoor. We'll come, we'll take a look at your property. We'll look at the Redfin value, the Zillow value, and we'll make an offer on your property. But instead of a 6% commission, they'll charge an 8% commission, and they'll just give you a check. You have 30 days to move. You can get your money in 14 days. And for a certain segment of the population, they're going to choose that option. What we've kind of estimated as a group is that these lower priced and convenient options for homeowners will probably capture as much as 20 to 25% of the market. You know, just as there are a good number of people who like to shop at Walmart, there are people who are going to be looking for lower cost and convenient options when it comes to real estate. Compass, by the same objective, they're looking to achieve 20% market share in the top 20 markets in the country. On a national basis, they'll probably catch about 10% of the market. And the question becomes, well, what about the rest of this 65% that hangs here in the middle? Who are the players in this space? Well, it's quite obvious at this point. You're going to know who these people are. The big one is Zillow Group, right? Zillow commands, of the 5 million real estate transactions that took place last year, 5 million real estate transactions, 4 million people of those consumers actually went to Zillow at some point during their process of buying or selling a home. 1 million people actually connected with an agent they found on Zillow. The other player in this space we would call realtor.com. And another one here, if you aren't familiar with, you're going to want to know about is HomeLight. Okay? HomeLight is a venture capital backed company. They've been around actually for about 7 years, but more recently have just become much more aggressive as they've raised venture capital. Their value proposition is, look, you can't pay to be on our website like Zillow. We're just going to refer you to the top 2 or 3 agents at any zip code in any market in the country. And HomeLight, what they're doing is they're charging a 25% referral fee, and they segment who they give those leads and opportunities to based on the agent's production in the marketplace. Now, an interesting thing to see is this right here represents 65% of the market. So where is all of this going? Well, Zillow, many of you may or may not advertise on Zillow. It is and can be very effective. We've actually grown quite a bit of our business from Zillow. About 1/3 of our business has come from Zillow. The main thing that's coming, guys, is that what we're going to see, Zillow is moving to a model much more like realtor.com. Realtor.com recently is now charging referral fees for the leads that they pass on to agents. Zillow is going to be doing the same thing. They're going to be working off of a referral fee. Why this matters is if you're Zillow or you're realtor.com and you generate millions of leads per year, who do you want to give those leads to? You're going to want to put them in the hands of the most capable agents that get the best conversion rate. Okay? And what Zillow knows is right now, for all the leads they generate, only about 2.5% of those leads turn into transactions. What they also know is that their best agents and teams convert those leads at about 6 to 8%. So the reason Zillow's moving to a referral model is that they're going to take those leads and just put them in the hands of the most capable and competent agents and teams. And when it comes to who is the most capable, well, when they looked at 1, agents, solo agents, 2, teams, or 3, brokerages, what they found was agents can give a great experience, consumer experience, but they lack the ability to give what consumers really want right now, which is kind of this 24/7 on-demand experience. Okay? Teams give great conversion and they can deliver that on-demand experience. And brokerages, well, when Zillow gives leads just to straight brokerages and they hand them out, they don't get great conversion at all. So what Zillow is looking to do is favor teams and agents who really give a great consumer experience and great conversion. So what does this mean for you? Well, what we know, these are brokerages, right? Redfin's a brokerage, Compass is a brokerage. Zillow, HomeLight, realtor.com, these are not brokerages. They really don't care whether you're at Coldwell Banker, whether you're at Intero, whether you're at Compass or Sotheby's. They don't really care. What they want to know is just, can you convert? What we see is that there's going to be a consolidation with all of this activity that's going to drive more and more opportunity to fewer and fewer agents. So the question for you is, where do you want to be on this playing field? Are you a sphere of influence agent and most of your business is in the high end, say like with 2-3 million and up? Then Compass might be a good home for you. If you're looking for consistency and making a huge income is not important to you, you might consider Redfin because Redfin's going to grow. And if you're in the middle here and you're not at Compass and you're not one of these other places, you're going to want to find a way to partner and get ahead of this opportunity that's coming by aligning either with a team or if you are currently a Zillow advertiser, get on Zillow, start building your profile so that you can start capturing some of this opportunity. So this is an overview of where things are and where things are headed. The question you want to ask yourself is, if this is where things are headed, how can you position yourself ahead of this opportunity, knowing that Zillow is going to continue to grow, and they are going to be working off a referral model, and that they're really going to be looking for agents who can convert well and deliver a great consumer experience. So here at Real Estate Experts, we've strategically partnered with Zillow, Realtor.com, and HomeLight, and we take those opportunities and drive them to our partners. So as you consider the future ahead, ask yourself how you can position yourself ahead of the opportunity that's coming. I hope you found this conversation helpful. Until we talk again, this is Brett Jennings saying, don't just be an agent, be the expert.